The Golden State Warriors went into the All-Star break with a 28-27 record. Steve Kerr's team sits 10th in the Western Conference, 3.5 games behind the LA Clippers in 6th. The Warriors added Jimmy Butler at the February 6 trade deadline. The veteran forward has already his presence felt. Now that Stephen Curry and Draymond Green have another All-Star teammate, there's a growing belief that Golden State can be a problem during the postseason. Green has taken that belief one step further, though. During a telecast at the All-Star Game, which has been seen around the world, the four-time champion declared that Golden State would win the 2025 championship. Green credited Butler's addition for his renewed belief. "I think we were kinda heading in the wrong direction," Green said, "thinking we would figure it out, and never figuring it out throughout the course of this year. And since he's been here, we've walked into every game thinking and believing that we're going to win that game. He's brought back that belief. And I think we're going to win the championship." I lied. We are going to win the championship. Green has never been one to mix his words. He speaks his mind, regardless of the potential blowback. By declaring the Warriors are going to end the season as champions, he's now raised expectations for himself and the rest of the roster. Nevertheless, Golden State must now up their game and prove Green right. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander responds to Green's claim. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder spoke to the media during an All-Star Game news conference and shared his thoughts on Green's championship declaration. "I'd expect him to say that being on the Golden State Warriors and playing basketball for them," Gilgeous-Alexander said. "I hope he wouldn't say they'd lose. I guess we'll have to wait and see." Gilgeous-Alexander is currently leading the MVP race. The Thunder are top of the Western Conference, and they currently boast a historically good defense. If the Warriors are going to win another championship, their road out of the West goes through Oklahoma, and that's a tall task for any team in the NBA. Warriors Curry wants to remain competitive. Green's comments will be like music to Curry's ears. The veteran sharpshooter has been vocal about his desire to remain competitive during the twilight of his career. In a recent interview with Tim Kawakami of the San Francisco Standard, Curry admitted that he didn't want his final chapter to end in a similar fashion to that of Kobe Bryant. "I've seen different scenarios," Curry told Kawakami. "Like everybody talks about Kobe Bryant and his last years. From my vantage point, I'm comparing it to guys that only played for one franchise. Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Kobe from our era. Chio. You don't want to be in a situation the Lakers were in those last 3 years with Bryant. I know he came off the Achilles injury, but it was like they were a lottery team, and it was more just how many points can Kobe score down the stretch of his career. I don't want to be in that scenario." The Los Angeles Lakers were firmly in the midst of a rebuild during the final years of Bryant's career. By adding Butler to the rotation, the Warriors have ensured they will be moving in a different direction. Now, all eyes will be on Kerr's veteran trio to see if they can bring one final championship to the Bay Area before Curry and Green finally call time on their illustrious careers.